Thank you so much, Donna. I'm Chaney Mullins-Gooley, and it is an absolute honor to be here. What a difference Heaven's Gain has made in my life in just the few months since I've joined the team. A little bit about me. I've worked about 10 years in the pro-life movement. 5 of those years were for Dr. John Bruchowski, a well-known pro-life OBGYN. And then I worked 5 years for Susan B. Anthony Pro-Life America on their Her Plan project, which networks all life-affirming service organizations. And it is there that I met Donna. I was instantly impressed with the ministry of Heaven's Gain and truly feel that this is the missing piece in the pro-life movement to be consistent about the dignity of every unborn life, no matter how short. It's been an absolute honor being called to this work. Though I have not personally experienced a miscarriage or stillbirth, like all of us, I've had family and friends that have faced the heartbreak. When my mom had a miscarriage about 30 years ago, she was rushed into a D&C surgery, not given any options for home delivery, and not given any options for burial of my brother, which would have been so healing. We need to improve policies even to this day. A few years ago, I attended a friend's birth in the second trimester loss, and I was dismayed to find that the bereavement kit they gave her was only for older gestations. None of the mementos or clothes in the kit would fit her precious baby. Now, I know about holy sews and Bridget's cradles and the saline bath technique to bring coloring back to the baby that Donna has developed. But at the time, I did not know any of this. We just knew that this precious baby needed so much love. It was both Ash Wednesday and Valentine's Day. And we found this so appropriate because we loved so much, and yet we were grieving so much this little death. I even wrote an article for the Christian Post on how Ash Wednesday and Valentine's Day really do belong together as the perfect couple. They named that sweet baby Valentine. How prophetic. How could I have known then that I would be asked to join Heaven's Gain Ministries, whose major fundraising dinner was a Valentine's Day dinner dance? Only God can write that story. I want you to understand the full extent of Heaven's Gain Ministries. We are truly national in scope. We ship products all over the country, and our support services are available virtually. Donna takes hotline calls from all over this nation. We deeply desire to grow all 4 pillars of our work. We offer free support services, low-cost supplies for burial, miscarriage kits, and memorial items. We offer studies and survey parents to ensure we can improve the industry standard when it comes to pregnancy loss. And we work to change state laws. 28 states and DC do not give parents a legal right to claim their baby's remains in a hospital miscarriage. Unfortunately, this means that what happens to those babies is left up to varying hospital policies, and sometimes those little babies are left in medical waste. We work to change this and bring awareness to it. We also provide completely free support services, not only the 16-hour-a-day hotline, but also our 2 support groups each month, one for miscarriage and stillbirth, and one for the hope and anxiety of precious rainbow baby pregnancies, which is quite unique. The peer support is available one-on-one, but also to couples, which really helps preserve marriages in the face of pregnancy loss. And of course, we take hospital calls, and we do birth planning for families virtually and in person as they try to prepare for the delivery of their child who's died in the womb. I've realized this is what makes Heaven's Gain truly unique, Many other ministries across the country do serve after pregnancy loss, but it's usually after the delivery is long gone. They help with the grief and the process of honoring the baby, but they don't deal with the practicalities of delivery and burial in the way we do. We're working to form a coalition so that other loss groups can be trained as apples, so they too can have advocates for parents of perinatal loss. We have much work to do to develop a culture which truly respects and treasures each individual life in our nation. So as we continue to work on these initiatives, as we are growing as a ministry and raising our national profile, we need your help to adequately meet these demands. We need to update our website and graphic design to keep pace with the current generation of women getting pregnant and facing pregnancy loss. We need an advanced CRM software that can keep track of not only our donors, but also our clients, our partners, and our customers. We need a new VoIP phone system to properly route calls to apples who can help women. We need to scale our hotline and add texting options for clients that prefer that form of communication. We are working with the large pro-life organization Heritage House to develop what's called a BRIGHT training, which trains staff at pregnancy care centers on how to deal with pregnancy loss when they don't see a heartbeat on the ultrasound. We especially focus on our miscarriage kit as a home delivery aid that pregnancy centers can distribute. With our new coalition of faith-based loss organizations, we can give a place of belonging to those who, like us, go to secular pregnancy loss conferences and find them not life-affirming, and also not giving their clients the greatest tool for healing, which is the hope for heaven to be reunited with their babies. We want to increase the families we serve and the products we sell, and it may take bringing in some professional marketing expertise to do that. We'd like to start a branch in Northern Virginia, where I'm from, where we can do in-person hospital visits and distribute miscarriage kits and caskets from Virginia as well. And in addition to the miscarriage kits being on Amazon, we would like to professionally design and publish our Apple training book on Amazon as well, so that when someone goes to train, they can order a print-on-demand training guide. So to stay updated on all the work of this ministry, I ask you now to pull out your phone and go ahead and scan the QR codes on your table tent so that you can like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram. This is extremely important if we're going to be able to raise our profile to be known as the national ministry that we truly are. We need your support. We need your Facebook and Instagram likes and follows. Please do that. These audacious goals are only possible if you partner with us and increase your regular giving. I'd like to spend a moment thanking Donna. What a difference Donna makes. Even when she received the Respect Life Award, she only accepts these accolades because it helps more people know about the ministry of Heaven's Gain. She is ambitious, she is determined, and she volunteers her time. 100% of her time is volunteered to this ministry. And in order to get her to semi-retirement, where she, although she will never cease pouring into Heaven's Gain, can focus on her growing grandchildren. We will need at least 2 or 3 people to even partly fill the shoes of Donna Murphy. We need your support to be able to hire and grow our team to get the support we so desperately need. When I talked to Donna about her work at the ministry, as I was learning my way around, I asked her questions like, who answers the hotline calls? Well, that's usually me. Who heads up the dance committee? Well, that's also me. Who heads up product development? Well, that would be my husband, Jim. Truly, Donna and Jim sacrifice for this ministry, and I'm asking you to also sacrifice financially to keep it going and growing. I'm asking you to consider Heaven's Gain as one of your main philanthropic interests as a family. Please consider making both a one-time donation for this evening and a monthly ongoing gift to the ministry. It's those monthly gifts that can help us project hiring the help we need. Some of you may have to throw out the number that you came in here with expecting to give tonight. Maybe some of you will even have to rip up the check you came in with. I ask you to prayerfully come before the Lord and ask what He would have you give to this ministry. The only reason we are able to keep the cost of our burial supplies and our miscarriage kits low and to keep the cost of our parent support services entirely free is because of your donations, because of your help. The impact of any gift you can give, small or large, is enormous. What a difference you will make in the lives of families. You can see in your program some of the impact of those gifts. $150 provides a family with a personalized bereavement birth plan in person. $200, or about $17 a month, provides a go bag, what we call the bags over there that apples bring to the hospital with all the equipment they need to make mementos for the family and comfort them. With $200 a month, you can be helping us provide our monthly support groups. And $4,000, this would be really important. If you could stretch a gift of $4,000 or $333 a month, that allows us to attend one of these national funeral director or pregnancy help conferences so our work and our reputation can truly grow. And $1,000 a month will help us pay for the rent and utilities at our office and storage facility. Please give and know what a difference your gifts make to this ministry. Thank you all for being here, and thank you for your support.